Yeehaw, neighbours, I'm Colonel Failure and you're watching Depraved, where everything is just kind of cracking on. We've got a little bit of a water shortage going on at the moment. All these yellow arrows you can see are shacks that are ready to be upgraded to something decidedly more swanky. I think I've done one. There we go. Is that? No, that's the Undertaker. He's out here just waiting to undertake whatever needs undertaking, and our graveyard has popped along, or cemetery as they've decided to call it. What's that, gallows? No, it's a shack. Okay, fair enough. I was going to say it's a bit early for public executions, but there you go. So the cemetery, and here lies a dead person. You know what would be nice would be if it told me who the headstone was for. No matter. Anyway, a body count of just one, I think, is absolutely splendid. Anyway, last time around we managed to turn around our financial misdemeanors. We now have a positive surplus of, well, our surplus is obviously positive, a surplus of $216 in whatever time period that is calculated, which is splendid. No, I'm not entirely sure how I did it. I didn't play anymore, but I loaded the save and everything is grand. So, hooray. Meanwhile, the Wild Bunch. Didn't I kill them already? Anyway, they're back, made up of Alexandria Bombarger. Good name. And Philhar and Sandusky Moore. Are just outside town, and they're demanding, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? We know what I'm going to say. We're going to say, do one, you scoundrels. And then we'll send out, hold on, no, didn't I sack all of my gunslingers in order to save some money? That could be a problem. Meanwhile, Sarah Pressinger here seems to be out in the middle of town doing some Tai Chi. Oh, and how embarrassing, Melinda's turned up wearing the exact same outfit. There's going to be fisticuffs in the ladies before the night is out. Well, the good news, such as it is that we are now a largely profitable enterprise. Oh, hold on, crikey, what's occurring? A resident's being attacked. It's a bear going for the well. Quite how the bear made it this far is slightly beyond me. Has anyone got a gun? Oh, you've all got guns. You there, come on off this bear before that's Bose Buford gets. It's two bears, and from the looks of it, they came out of the well. No, you're not. There's two bears, man. Two, double bears, double the fun. There you go. Go on, waste it. Don't stand in the well. Probably not the best place to stand. Your horse will get in there, get all damp. Is Bose going to make it out? Bose has. Bose is really quite desperately unhappy with his lot in life. Never mind. Oh no, not never mind. And that's it. That's on you, Stillman. I sent you out there in plenty of time to go rescue Bose. But no, you couldn't be bothered. You were too busy gallivanting. And you there, Jimmy, Bose left a perfectly valid shirt there, if you wouldn't mind putting it on. We wear sleeves at this level, just so you know, but don't let that interfere with. Meanwhile, Kirkus having a nap. How about you? I think the well is clearly some kind of hotbed of violence these days. So you knock around there. Have we got anyone? No. All right. Now, we were a little low on water when we opened today's session, so I'm hoping to ensure that we get that under control. Findley, what's okay? All right, you have got a plan, and hold on. Findley's a labourer. Jenny's a labourer. You're a labourer. Stillman, however, is a gunslinger. Which leads me to believe that maybe I am only rocking a couple of gunslingers at night. I guess that's the third. But that's at least two with rifles. I could possibly do with a third hand if we're going to go and take down this fearless gang of criminals. But I'll throw the boys into the mix anyway. Come on, boys. Prepare to be thrown into the mix. because we can't allow these ruffians just to get away with it. Or rather, we'd sooner we didn't. Hold on, it's Ben Kyle, looking for work. Ben, I've got a job for you. I'm not sure you're going to like it. Stillman, get a horse. Crying out loud, you buffoon. No, look, Kirkus, come here. Right, and then zzz. Alright? You're going to zzz when you get there? There you go. That's it. That's the stay where you are, and then everything will be grand. Right, Stillman, go over here. We're assembling a posse, and not for the first time. And pause. Zzz. No, here, and then sleep. No, come here, and sleep when you get there. There you go. Right, that's 2. Clem. Are you trained, Clem? Yes, you are. You are fully licensed. You're ready to rock. We'll put you on a Z, and since it seems to queue them up. And there's Kyle. Okay, so we're going to send it... No, come here. Oi. Oi, Wyatt Earp. Get yourself back over here, and then snooze when you get there. Very good. To be honest, this would be a little less frustrating if it didn't take quite so long for them to arrive in the first place. Right. Here we go, Kyle. And snooze. Nope. Let's try it again. They seem to do better the second time. There we go. Right. Okay. The Wild Bunch are here. Let's see which of them are the most dangerous. You've got a Colt. You've got a Colt. You've got a Colt. They're all equally undangerous. I'm going to attack Alexandria Bombarga because their name made no sense. So here we go. Let's roll it out. And I think for today's action music, we'll go for something that is a juxtaposition between the violence on screen and the music. Apparently, it will create something of a discordant emotional reaction within that of the viewer. I've been reading. You can't necessarily hold that against me. Right, here we go. Shoot them up. Go on. That's it. Good. Oh dear, we're down 1 already, and it's one of my guns. Oh, and there's one who's volunteered to be executed. Nice work, lads. And this is Sandusky Moore, who has decided not to just die, except of course he's dead now. Well done, lads. You can get back to work. Who do we lose? Kyle Benjamin. Well done, Kyle. You did well until he was shot, and then you did less well, all of a sudden. Right, okay, let's round up someone to go get some horses and guns and what have you. It's your lucky day. Go grab this horse. In fact, let's go grab all the horses, because if nothing else, I can sell them. Go grab that horse. And you, sir. Bunk McLean? Oh, you need a gun. Bunk McLean is totally the dude who would have a pistol on him. Yeah, just purely because anybody who called him, "Hey, Bunk, how's it going?" "Don't call me Bunk." And then violence. Bunk hates being called Bunk, but that's his name. Ernest Hand. He sounds trustworthy. He can have a gun too. I have incredibly vigorous vetting system for anybody wishing to own a cult peacemaker. Largely, do I like their name or not? Right, okay, right, we got another working area empty. It's this lumberjack. I just moved it. You got plenty of room. I mean, it might be full of wolves and death and what have you, but you'll be absolutely fine. Did you mean the butcher? Well, theoretically, they should bring meat to you. I'm gonna reserve judgment on that front, but I believe that you will have supplies brought to you in the fullness of time, and if not, why not? Anyway, I saw a note that said that we'd had a house or building, or possibly both, upgraded. Question is, where is it? No. What are you? You're the sawmill. We've got a skirt. I'm sure I would have gone for something waterfront in nature. And it should be quite apparent, right? Should be. No. Oh, hello. What are you? No, you're a weaving mill, not a house. Okay, well, I've definitely upgraded one because we've got some settlers now. Oh, brilliant. Oh, well, that's good. Settlers are definitely better than not settlers, I suppose. Now, what's going on over here? This is the barkeeper who currently has nowhere to live. We're going to have a look at the saloon in a minute. I just want to continue my my looting progress here because at $25 a pop, you know, that's kind of a thing that we want. Where's me Undertaker? Oh, I guess he's already busy. All right. Well, I mean, as long as he undertakes, I'm not too bothered about these ruffians. But as long as Kyle, who served faithfully, as long as he gets a proper burial, I'm not too bothered about the others. Good. Right. Where's this upgraded flipping house? Surely I should be able to spot it from the sky. Surely if I'd played the last episode a little more recently, I'd be able to spot it straight away. Well, for starters, it's not going to have an arrow over the top. There it is. There we are. Right. I know, you probably spotted it ages ago. Well, this simple house has got an awful lot of boxes out the back. I'm not entirely sure what it is that they're hoarding, but hopefully it's the right thing. I'm also slightly concerned that we don't have an awful lot of firewood going on. We are relatively late in the year. Let's give you a couple of dedicated labourers. Right, the working area for the hunter, which is the likeable and charming Spock Bumson, is currently empty. Let's go find him something else to kill, shall we? Go rid the area of this lot. Whatever wildlife you can find, just go dispatch it. And once again, it's telling me the butcher's working area is empty, and it does have the set working area principle. Well, go and work the pig farms, man. I don't know if that's beneficial to you or not, or do I need to overlap it with the hunters? I'm not rightly certain. Anywho, right. Well, if we've got one house upgraded already, I think let's do another one. That seemed to work rather well. Let's continue making the centre of town the paradise we all believe it to be. There you go. Do that one. Now I'm only going to do one of these at the time, so I save a reasonable amount of my working population to carry out my bidding should the need arise at short notice. Right, there we go. We've got 2 horses queued up there. We've got 20 in here. Let's flog 5. We don't need that many. Another working area. Stonemason this time. Alright, well, look, here's some stone. I'm pretty sure there's no vampires out there. Go chop away. Get us the rocks, man. Good. Right, well, I'm pretty pleased with how this is going. 5 flour in, plenty of grain on the go. You've got 1 dedicated labourer. Quit your complaining. Now, I might rig up 1 more well. We're just about building up a supply now, which is grand, but I can't help but think that maybe more would be good. This is Ewan Wyam, the Undertaker. There go the frogs. Now he's got his cart. He's quite happy with his cart, but he doesn't believe in bridges. Can't be trusted. He's buried too many people from bridge-related incidents, and has no desire to get caught out that way again. Meanwhile, the early evening transcendental stand around has started. Not the greatest attendance this evening. We've just got Volley Parks, Ollie Verts, no, he's had enough. Bondaro Bard, Baday. He's not into it. There's Adrian Hubart. There's some good names in here. I approve of all of them. Right, now then, here's the saloon. There you go. I promise you we'd get some saloon action on the go. And hopefully, if we sit here long enough, we'll see someone get thrown through that window. Obviously, the vicar's not in this evening, otherwise it would have happened already. No, guess not. Never mind. I was, you'd hope that you click on the saloon, you get some tinkly piano, maybe the sound of a bar fight going on, some giggling, I don't know, all of that kind of jazz would be magnificent. In fact, yeah, if I was doing the sound for this, you click on the tailors, you get a little snip, 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 snip. It's like masterpiece game design. This is. I am available on a consulting basis for anybody interested. Anyway, right, look, you can tell we're close to achieving my goals for this particular series because I'm kind of low on stuff to do with it. How far are we off? No, not Toolsmith. How far are we away from mining? 5 settlers, and we've got 3. All right, well, I want to see mining in action, so let's push towards that. We should get the additional settlers when this house is has completed its upgrade, and it's at 97%. At which point we can get some mining and blacksmithing going. Assuming we live out the winter, we definitely haven't got enough firewood. Let's make that happen. Otherwise, people are going to be mighty chilly come the winter. Surely it's one of these buttons here. There you go, woodcutter. Right, and by extension, we're not actually bringing enough wood in the first place to fulfil all of our plankly requirements. But we'll make that work. Don't worry. Now then, let's spin you around here. Let's actually do the correct button and spin you around. New building available. There we go. There's my sixth settler. Easier said than done. Right, you around there like that. Kaplunk. And what have we got available? Right, so we can do coal, we can do iron, and we can do iron smeltery. Well, that's plenty of gigs, that is. Now, the downside is that this mountain, which has iron, is outside of the town radius. And... hold on, no, we got both. We got coal, we got iron, no, we got coal, and we've got coal. Do beg your pardon, it's because I was looking at it from a slightly jaunty angle. It led me to believe that I had a bit of both there. So if we got coal over there, did I say this was iron? How quickly I forget. No, this is more coal. That's iron. Oh. Okay. And we got 7 grand in the bank, and my next extension... was it 20k the next one's going to cost? Which is, it's quite pricey. Now, the game does allow you to buy secondary... set up secondary towns. So the smart thing may be to set up a secondary town over here or something, right? And then have trading set up between the 2 towns to make sure that both are fully stocked. In fact, the smart money is probably on, rather than making one self-contained, all-in-one kind of setup, of going for a dedicated industry-based townships. That's the smarter money there. Now, I've never been a believer in spending the smart money. I always prefer to spend all the money. So you would slot onto there, but we get no love from that. I wonder if you would think that coal could also be used as house fuel. Now, I'm willing to bet that it isn't, but that's not going to stop me giving it a go. Why won't you be built there? What exactly is your problem? Ta-da! Look, I mean, I know you get quite close to the river, but surely that shouldn't stop a rough, tough mining outfit such as yourself. Well, regardless, it has done. So we'll just have to splank this in there. I don't know what the word splank means. No, neither should I. And hope we can get a result. Because even if I just get coal out of there and you can't use it as house fuel, I can either buy iron ore in until we're ready to expand, or as the other alternative, I could just sell the coal. Yeah, I know. See, this is some some genuine strategic thinking going on. You might want to you know, make a note of it for posterity. That was the day he did some strategic thinking. I know, we were all surprised. I was there. Barely any jokes passed about the frogs. I wasn't entirely sure where I was. Right, let's upgrade you to also be a simple house. We're gradually going to upgrade absolutely everybody's houses to be more than just rough shacks. It would be quite nice to get the population up to around 100. Does that get us anything special? 30 merchants, and merchants require what? Precisely. City overview, residents, pioneers, yeah, settlers. They need booze, okay. They need bread. Working on both of those. Firewood. See, I think it's not gonna let me get away with chucking them some coal instead. Yeah, use that. The smoke's fine. Fish. Right. Do I have? We could do cattle farm. Bridge cattle needs water and grain. And then what? I mean, do we take them to Yon Butcher? I mean, is that the goal? A watchtower raises the reach of your weapons. Good view over the. We're not building a fort. No, I think a watchtower is perhaps overkill. You know, we get occasional bandits. We're not facing a horde of wrong-uns. Oh, we can build sheriff and the bank. Ooh. Oh, okay, right. In that case, I've got a new agenda. Right, I'm going to get the mine built. We're going to get the whatever this is, the iron smelter. We'll get that built as well. But I now need a sheriff, and I'll appoint the most valuable person I can find as sheriff when the time comes. Obviously, this is going to take a little while to be built, but then I want some sheriff-based action. Now, Sheriff usually lives on Main Street. My Main Street is not brilliantly laid out, if I'm honest. It's okay, but you know, if I had the time again, I'd bunch things a little closer together. We've kind of got to get rid of that for a moment. Look! I just want to look around the place. Get rid of that. No, thank you. Yes, good. So, I mean, you've kind of got you've got this kind of two-strand Main Street going on over, you know, both sides of the warehouse doctor setup. I've got a surplus of horses again. Let's get rid of another 5 of those. I don't know. People turn up, give me a horse. Go, thank you very much. We'll take that as your deposit for good conduct later on, and we'll sell it. But yeah, the saloon's just not well placed. The doctor's not well placed. What would be quite nice is if I had kind of we can bandbox this. So I can show you more or less what I'm thinking. Not that I'm going to do it. I'm just kind of showing you what I'd quite like to do. Is something maybe about that wide as the town centre square kind of deal, with stuff down the edges, more or less as I've got now. So I'd pull those two out, move the outhouse to somewhere a little bit more out of the way. I mean, unless, oh dear, I've told everybody to go over there. Well, they'll get back to work afterwards, I'm sure. Yeah, that would make for a slightly more scenic centre of town. I'm not too despondent, I suppose, but there it is. Anyway, right, that's going to wrap it up for this time. I'll probably play forward by a couple of minutes to get the all-important new buildings underway, and I'll catch up with you next time. And no, I won't. Actually, I'll wait till you're here next time, and then we'll do it together, and there'll be much rejoicing and the clenching of fists and stuff. I've been Colonel Failure. Fling a like at this one if you enjoyed it. We've got like 2 episodes left to go, including this one, maybe another 2 after this one. We haven't got many more to go, and so I'll see you very soon. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss it. Thank you. Goodbye. Cheerio. Perfect ending.